Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. That's what this is. Yes, we're going to be working in the Creative Cousins journal. Yes, okay, I made a few additions. This is what I was working on. And then I thought, oh, Elizabeth, just turn on the camera, so that you guys can see what is going on if you're interested. Okay, so... oh gosh. Okay. I don't know how long this video is going to be because I'm going to try to do a bunch of things at one time. Yeah. And then there'll be a couple more videos, I think, showing like how I'm stuffing the stuff into the book. And then there'll be a final flip through once she receives it. Okay. So this is one of the additions I made, was this right here. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that pretty? I received this. Well, this button comes from Carla Frizzell, and I received this in a Happy Mail a long time ago. It's like a soldered piece charm. It's absolutely beautiful, and it had purple seam binding on it, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's like perfect, right? So I put a little eyelet here right in the center. I don't know if you can see it right there in the center. It was a little tricky, but I got it done. And then this goes on the side. And then when she's working on it, flat on her table or whatever, she could just flip that up there and it won't hinder anything, okay? Something else I worked on this morning, okay, so we'll put her aside right over there, are these little books right here, okay? Just simple little journals, and inside there are 3 pages folded in half, okay? And that's it. And then I just, let's see where the center is. There we go. I just sewed it right down the center seam, made a little book out of it. Now the cover, you might be asking, where'd you get that from? Well, I made several years ago, and it's somewhere here on my desk, okay? Let me just see. Oh gosh, Craft Lanch. Okay. I have the original somewhere. Oh geez, Louise. Oh gosh. I literally like just had it. Now I don't know where it is. Anyway, it looks like this, okay? Right? I made a master board years ago out of a bunch of scraps of vintage stuff when I was working on another vintage journal, and I take it to my printer, right, and I scan it in and I make it a PDF file or whatever, so that way I can have it to print whenever I want. And so I just cut it up and made a little book out of it. Okay, so I made 2 of those to go in, and we've got a little tiny pile going here. I don't know. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, let's just scooch some of this stuff out of the way. Oh gosh, I hope y'all are doing well. I was using my envelope punch board. I think I want to save that. Is that horrible or what? I don't know. My gosh, you guys, it's bad. Okay, let's see. What was I working on before that? Okay, I had like a bunch of these 6x6 papers, right? And they are just beautiful. Please ignore my Remington. He's in the background pining after his master, who went to the grocery store. So, I don't know. Anyway, so this morning I was watching some videos and I came across this. I do believe it was on Gail Augustinelli. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her name. I was looking for ways to use up some of these 6x6 papers I've been given in Happy Mail. And I love these because they're like ledger looking papers. They're super cute, right? And so this is all I had the energy for. So what you do is you take the 6x6, okay, and you cut it, you use 2 of them, okay? And you cut them in half, 3 inches, all right? And then I'll just show you. I'm probably not going to make another one. I don't know. It wasn't that, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm just saying, These are not really coordinating colors or whatever, but we'll see. Wait, let me use one of these, okay? So just to show you quickly how I did these little things, which were super cute. They just took a little bit, you know, longer than I really wanted them to take, but they are really cute. And of course, I sewed, you know, I sewed it around, and I don't know if I would do that again. I would just like glue it. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so you take your pieces, all right? Let's scooch all this out of the way. All right, you take this, let's see, I'll make this one my background, okay? Then you take this one and you measure up 4 inches, okay? Measure up 4 inches about, right? Make a little mark, okay? And then you put it in your paper trimmer. I hope you can see this and it's not too glary, and you match this top corner up, the top left corner, with your little mark that you made, all right? And you cut that off, okay? So I don't know where the background was. Okay, so now we have those two, and then we'll use this one. Then you measure up on the third one, 2.5 inches, all right? They really are super simple to make, and you can make them, you know, multiples of them at a time, okay? No, that's not how you do it. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, you cut this one at 4 inches, okay? Cut the third one at 4 inches. Gail did the same thing, and she was like, wait a minute, that's not right. And then you measure up, let's get rid of that mark. Okay, then you measure up 2.5 inches, all right? You make your little mark, and then you do the same thing, right? You line up that left-hand corner or along with your mark that you made, okay? So there you have that. Okay, now here are our 3 pieces, okay? There you go, all right? So I took I mean, you could always just sew it around. What Gail did, where did the original go now? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind, guys. Okay, what she did was she took these 2 first ones and sewed them on the diagonal, you know. Okay, she sewed that first. Then she lined them all up and sewed them all, you know, all together all the way around. It makes a really sturdy pocket. So that is something that I did like about it. But that's how you do that. Super duper simple. You can make multiples, and you don't have to do any of that. You could just take it and glue it together, you know. She rounded corners and all that kind of stuff, which you can do as well. Yeah. Honestly, I think it would look fine just if you did like a little cluster bit down here. Okay, let's just do it. All right. We're here. We're here, right? We're here. So we just ink these up, terribly messy, as I often do. You don't have to. It just kind of delineates the, you know, just the different pockets. So I really need to get more of these little sponge things. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, there's that one. Now this one I am not going to sew, although I probably should. But I don't think I'm gonna take the time while I'm here, obviously on video, okay, to do that. Okay, glue. You know what? I'm gonna use this glue, I think. I don't know. No, I'll use this glue. All right, so hopefully if it comes out. Okay, so we just carefully put, I hope you can see what I'm doing. I know it's riveting. Put a little bead of glue on all 3 sides, right? You don't need all that much, I don't think. And we're gonna lay that right down over top there. Okay, stick down. That's the idea. That's your job, glue. Okay. So that one, I don't guess I'm gonna sew it. I am trying desperately to get this done, this journal done. it literally, I don't know how these women that make these journals for a living, I don't know how they do it, but I love doing it. Don't get me wrong. I love making journals. But good grief, it is definitely a labor of love, and I do very much enjoy doing it. Don't get me wrong. I do very much enjoy doing it. It is a lot of fun, and especially, you know, when you're doing it for somebody that you love and you know that they will appreciate it and all of that jazz, okay? So there you have it, all right? Simple as that. I will probably go back and sew this once the glue dries. So here is a small pile over here of stuff that I'm gonna be including in the journal. Here's an extra, okay, this can be used as a tag, all right? Why am I just, interesting. Okay, and here's an extra piece. So guess what I'm gonna do? We're gonna glue this together. First, we're gonna ink them up. Okay, sorry for the reach. We're gonna ink them up, and this is gonna be a relatively easy tag, I think. Yep, why not use up what's on our desk, okay? Yep. And I might sew this as well. So I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Now, if you were going to do anything, because now like my mind is twirling, right? If you were going to do anything like put, you know, some kind of embellishments or something on here first and then, you know, like sew something on, you put that together first and then you just glue the whole thing on, right? I might take this and sew it around. I don't know. But for right now, what I'm going to do is find my glue, get my little, so I can make sure to have enough glue everywhere. That's the key to this. What I'm doing is backing it, and I'm just backing it with, you know, the other extra piece that I had sitting around on my desk. So I'm ever so grateful to the person that sent me that lovely ledger-looking type of, does it matter? No. This ledger type, you know, looking, whatever it's called, cardstock. Okay, so I'm just backing it. It's gonna make a really sturdy tag. All right. Okay. And there we go. We have a double-sided tag. I mean, how fun is that? And then we could chop the sides off. In fact, I think I might do that. So let's go, guys. Let's go. This is how I do it. Sometimes I do it this way, which is so easy. So you cut the angle, and then you take that little piece and you move it to the other corner, okay? You just move it to the other corner and you cut it right along there, and there you have it. Garbage bin, okay? We're gonna ink this top part again and the sides on the front and back. And there is a nice looking tag, okay? Super duper sturdy, easy to make, and again, you can make a bunch of these. Now, let me just show you the other thing I was working on, not this. I was working on this, okay? This is just regular scrapbook paper. I just took it and cut it into a rectangle. And this was also on Gail's video. So she used two of these pieces, right? Like this, and then she tore it, and then she said she then used this one down here. I don't really care for that. And plus, her paper was double-sided. This is not double-sided, so, you know, I could go like this and make it a double pocket. That would work out fine as well. But I like it just like that. So I inked it all around, okay? And now we're gonna take our glue and we're gonna glue the sides. Okay. In another video, I'll show you, like, honestly, the book has 3 signatures, and, you know, I'll show you all of the different, like, ephemera things that I've made or things that I'm going to add to the book. However, okay, there we go. That looks about fine. Okay, what am I thinking? What am I saying? I'm going to show you all the different elements, right, that are going into the book, okay? There are a lot of pages. There are 3 signatures. I will count the pages, you know, before I show you. And yeah, I want her to have a lot of space to write because that is what she enjoys doing. So let's see. Look how cute that is. That is super cute. I wish I had a doily. Anyway, I can put those girls on there and just put this tag right in there, right? Just like that. Super sweet. Okay, super sweet. While I have my tools out though, I'm gonna go ahead and put on a, see, I wouldn't put it that way because the blue and the blue, you know. Where did my ruler go? You guys see it? Nope. It's right here. Because I like putting things in the center. Does that even, yeah, it should be 3 inches, so. Yeah, that should be the center right there. All right, I'm marking it behind here, just like that. No big deal. Okay, now the crocodile, I'm moving this thing up a little bit, and we're gonna go right there, I do believe. I keep moving it. Well, first of all, there's like a big old piece of, that's from when you have to clean this thing out, okay? That's from when what did I do? Come on now. Yeah. That was from the book when I put the side thing on. All right. Let's see. That dog. Oh, my word. Do you hear him? He's just like, he just doesn't stop. Like, he never stops till his master gets home, which is fine. Whatever. Let me see. Nope. Master is still not home. All right. There we go. I do like things in the center. I'm sorry. But, okay, now, oh, I was just gonna say, tell me it's not so. Okay, we'll put a blue eyelet on this one because we can. Or like an aqua one maybe. Or should we put, yeah, let's just do a dark blue one. All right, we got those over there. So we are going to put this on this side. Oh, that's gonna look pretty. Okay, we're gonna turn our, here, the crocodile notchy thing right there goes in the hole of the eyelet, okay? And there you have it. All right, and then we can put a little bit of fiber on here, which I'm gonna use the ever trusty mysterious pillowcase. Okay, so we're just gonna, let's see. I mean, I like doing it like this, I suppose. My gosh, that dog, he just, oy, oy, oy. All the time, guys, all the time. All right, and then we'll bring, hopefully, we're gonna get both of these through here. Oh gosh, these are so fiddly. All right, I leave it long just in case I want like more, okay? All right, which I don't, which is fine. Let's give that a little, there, okay. So that can go right in here, and I'm just gonna stick these little girls on there just cause they're cute. And who knows, I might put a little saying or something, I don't know. I always I don't know about you guys, but for me, like hardly anything is ever finished unless it has words on it. I don't know, are you guys like that? like a sentiment, you know. Get off of there. All right. So we'll put these cute little girls right here. Okay. That's cute. And then I think what I'm gonna probably do is just glue this right onto a page. Okay, that did not glue, so that's gonna be a problem. Did I not, do you remember? Did I not glue that side? I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's that. And you know what else I'm gonna do? I think I got some stamps out, and so why not stamp, okay? Let's see how this comes out. I don't know. I'm using Distress Oxide and Walnut. Let's see. Oh, that looks pretty, huh? Oh, you can't even see it. Okay, let's do it over here. That's pretty. All right. Let me move it up. I'm just holding it here to let the ink kind of soak into the page a little bit, lifting it up. That looks pretty. I like that it's off-centered. So cute, huh? And then, like I said, this is gonna get glued directly onto a page, okay? Just directly onto a page. So that goes in my pile O stuff, all right? These go in my pile O stuff. All right. I might do a little bit more stamping of some things. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did have these that I had gotten off. We're just gonna go ahead and cut these. I have this big old pile down below me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, did I ever finish my thought? This is from Calico Collage. And these are just really pretty, just journaling cards. That's all. I printed them on beige, you know, cardstock. So, yep. So they're just gonna be little journaling spots. That's it. I'm not doing anything special to them. I probably will ink them. But you know, the outside of the journal has purple accents and everything. The inside of the journal is gonna just have all sorts of, you know, vintagey stuff, but not, everything's not all purple in there. So there's that. Okay, let me see here. All right, yeah, while I'm sitting here and working on this journal, I told my husband, I was like, babe, I've got to get this journal done. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible. I feel so terrible. But oh my gosh, between work and life and everything, you know, I just have not had the time. So now that I'm able to, you know, be in here, okay, see, I think we're just going to edge these. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this chomper thing, which I don't really care to use this either. Me and corner rounders do not go together. I don't know why, but I can't chomp a corner to save my life. I mean, they always come out wonky. I don't know. I'm sure that it's user error, but I mean, good grief. Anyhow, I hope y'all are doing well. See, that one came out all wonky. I don't know. Do you guys, you know, I mean, I'm assuming you make your journals, your own journals, or make journals in general, or maybe not. Let me know in the comments. Do you make your own journals? Do you prefer to make your own journals? Do you even use a journal? Because there are some people that I know that make absolutely beautiful journals, yet they don't journal, which is perfectly fine. They enjoy making beautiful journals for other people to journal in, and I think that's wonderful. Yeah, So let me know. Do you journal? I do journal. And in case you're new here, welcome. I don't generally do vintage journals at all. But I was making this for one of my young cousins. And yeah. So, okay, this goes in the old pile, which is right here, okay? This pile. All right. I'm not going to bore you with cutting these things out. She loves butterflies, so I do want to put something like that in there. These right here, I could probably fussy cut out. Let's just take a gander. I'm not going to fussy cut them, but we can, I think, I don't know. This is always a scary moment for me, you know, cutting these things out. All right, let's see how that, okay, sort of, not really, but oh well. Okay, I just wanted to see something. All right, if we go like this, right? And these, oh, let me see where I got these at. Victoria Designs. Victoria Designs. Okay, scissors. Now, I'm just going to cut that. You know what you could also do is get like a circle punch and just, you know, cut them that way. But this is fine for what I'm doing. I just want to see if these will fit in that little tag thing I just made. I'll have all the links below. Of course, if I mention anybody, you know, I'll have their link below. Okay, now where did my thing go? Here we go. So I'm talking about like Gail's channel and, you know, and stuff like that. Here is this. You can go to Victoria Designs Etsy. Okay, now where did that thing go that I just had? Okay, not that tag. This right here. There. Look how cute that is. That'll fit in there perfectly. Right? Where'd the other one go that I sewed? See? These are like little perfume bottles. Aren't they pretty? But that is really, boy, these are tight pockets too, but that's cute. And then you can do another one, and then we can just simply put something, I don't even know, right on the top here. Yeah, we could even just do something like that. In all honesty, and I've told you this before, well, now I've lost my glue. Okay, there it is. I very much like simple, okay? I very much like simple. Yeah. I mean, you could always, there's a little punch out. You could very easily, right, layer these things up, okay? Put your laces on there and, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I am sending her a bag of, well, bags of various things that she can use to design and decorate. Oh, that, I did not want to do that. What was I thinking? Okay. I wasn't thinking. I don't want glue up here. Okay, so we'll just take that off. All right. Actually, I do want glue here, and I do want glue here. Sorry. All right. Get off. Oy, oy, oy. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm really into simple, you know? Like, I like just very simple. That, I don't know. It's just me, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I like things that are simple. That's all there is to it, really. You know, like I said, you can, of course, you could always, you know, layer it up and put your whatevers, you know, your laces and your doodads and all that fun stuff, you know. I like to do very simple things. Okay, so I'll cut out more of those. Well, we're gonna just do it right now because we can. Because we can. Cut that out. These are super cute. Little perfume bottles. All right. And then, oh, don't want that there. Don't want that there. Need my scissors. Oh my gosh. All right. I am a very messy crafter. Let me just tell you. I've got stuff everywhere. I tried to come in here and go through like a bunch of my, you know, vintage items and things like that. And like clean up my desk to some semblance of order. Yeah, that didn't go so well. And then my husband went to the store, so I'm like, oh, perfect time to do videos and to work on this journal because I really, 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 really want to get it out. All right, there we go. These are very tight pockets. Cute though, cute nonetheless. So anyway, there we go. There's one more thing for the journal. Okay, what else was I gonna do? Yes, okay, that's what I was gonna do. I am also going to make a few, these go in the scrap bin. Although I could always use this in the book itself on a page and just glue it on either side. So you know what? Let's just ink this up because we have it right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna ink it up. Ink it up. I don't know if I finished my thought at the beginning. These, yeah, these are very much a, what's it called? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying or what I'm trying to say. These types of videos for me, or types of journals for me take a long time for me to do. Anyway, we can glue it on the side and the bottom and it can be a tuck spot. Okay, so there's that. All right, now we're going to take, let's see, I'm gonna use 6x6 piece of paper, which is this right here. That's the whole reason I came in here today, because I was like, what can I do with those 6x6 paper pads? Now, sometimes these work okay, and sometimes they don't because it is cardstock. I don't know. Sometimes they split. Like this is one that I made, but I don't really want a square one. I want a 2x3 one. Because I do want to send some, you know, vintagey washi samples. Let me see. Oh gosh. No, these are 3.5 by 2 and something, by 2 1/4. 3.5 by 2 1/4. 3.5. Oh, I need 5.5 by 5.5. Okay, that'll work, right? I don't know. Let's see. Nah, we're just gonna make it like that. I don't know. We're just gonna see. So I'm gonna turn it this way. Let me see. I'm making a 3x4. So 2 5/8. Okay, so, well, that didn't work out well, did it? Oh, jeez. I'll probably ruin this. Ugh. Okay, that's the only thing I don't particularly care about using these kind that have the perforation there, you know, but I have it and it was lovingly gifted to me, so I'm going to use it and just cut that little perforation off. Okay, what did I say? We're doing a 3x4, 2 5/8. That's all marked up here. So 2, there's 2, and 5/8 goes right there. And I literally, like, I screw this up every time I do it. They never come out right for me. I don't know about you. Now you line up your score mark, right? With this little thing here. You punch it, and then you score it. Then you turn it counterclockwise. You line that up. See, those two lined up well. Then you score it. Then you turn it counterclockwise. You line up that score mark. Oh, this one might come out. Nope. Okay. See? Like, I don't know what I do wrong, but anyway, that's fine. No big deal. No big deal at all. Okay. And then we go like this. Okay. All right. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, even though it's not going to come out evenly. That's so annoying to me. I don't know. Does that happen to you, or do you guys have it work out perfectly fine? It just, I don't know. I don't know what I do wrong, but it never comes out right. My envelopes don't. Oh, maybe someone's home? I don't know. Okay, there. That's just life. That drives me insane. Okay, it drives me insane, but it is what it is, you know? Okay. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That is so off. There's no way I'm putting that in there. No. All right, let's see how big this paper is. We're just trying to use up what we have. It's like 4.5 now. All right, let's try to make a pink one. I don't know. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead. No, I don't know. Let's do 5 3/4 maybe? I don't know. 5 3/4, which would be here. Because, you know, the problem is that I might not be starting out with a square piece of paper. Okay. Let's see if we can get this to work. All right, now what did I just do that at? Okay, 2 5/8 again. All right, so let's go back to the old drawing board. 2, you punch it and you score it. And then you turn it and you line it up with the score mark. You punch it and you score it. And then you line it up. And then you punch it and you score it. Okay, see, like these are coming out fine. This one is not, it's not gonna come out fine, I don't think. I don't think it is, guys. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Not really sure. We'll see. Oh. Okay, master is home. Yay. I mean, that's a little bit better, but look at that. It has split the paper. That really stinks. I'm not having any luck with this at all. And then when you, oh, and that split there. Okay, then. Let's see. You know what? Maybe. I'm trying to think here. You listen to that dog. He's all excited. Oh dear. I have music paper, okay? I don't know if that's what I want to use though. Okay, here, I just found this on the floor. All right, let's try this again. And this isn't gonna come out evenly either. Listen to him go nuts. 5 3/4, okay. Pretty sure this isn't how you wanted to spend your day, but but I appreciate you being here. I really do. So, and that dog is insane. And there. Okay, let's see if this will work. Alrighty then. 2 5/8, I said. Punch it, score it, turn it, punch it, score it. I hear some kind of weird noise outside. Punch it, score it, turn it. Punch it, score it, turn it. This is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. Punch it and score it. Maybe, you know, I think too that there's like a way to do this. And maybe I'm not doing it right. Like, I don't know. When you score something, you know, are you supposed to fold it away from you, toward you? Are you supposed to fold it? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, that came out a little bit better, all right? I can work with that. And then this can go right in there like that. Okay, perfecto, perfecto. All right, let's do a little stamperooski on here. Before we glue it, I'm just gonna use a butterfly. Oh my word, do you hear that? Oh, God. We're just randomly stamping it. Ah, oh, isn't that pretty, pretty, pretty? Okay. And then we're going to glue these. So we'll glue that there. Glue this here. Whoops. You don't want to go all the way up to the tip because then you're going to glue your whole envelope shut, which would be just my luck. Okay. Ugh. Guess what I didn't do, folks, before I did this? I didn't ink anything. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's raining out. I don't know. Now I don't know where my doohickey is. Do any of you see it? Aha, there it is. All right, let's give it the old Inkarooski. Well, I have to say that maybe it is the paper, like, you know, I don't know. It was thin, you know, the paper is a lot thinner, so I don't know. And it's weird too, because you would think that this wouldn't come out as a perfect square because it's dyed, you know, so it's warped and it's not, it's no longer flat, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, that's very odd to me, but anyway, came out better, if you ask me. We're just gonna ink all this up. Yeah, I like those better. Okay. I am probably, now let's see here. Okay, that's where did I get everything inked the way that I wanted it? Yeah, okay. Just double checking. All right. So let's try this again, shall we? Whoops, don't want it up there. Okay. There we go. All right. That is lovely. We'll put a little washi sample in there. Now, of course, you know, you could, you know, decorate the envelope or whatever you want, you know, whatever you want to do. But I might even, you know, stick it in one of these things, right? Or something. Stick it in a pocket somewhere or just attach it. That would be nice too, just attach it. So you can make a bunch of those, okay? And that's super, super easy to do. And like I said, you know, you can make a whole bunch of them, right? Okay, so I will not bore you any longer with messing up envelopes. It's really not as hard as it looks. It's just me. And I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna cut a few things out, ink a few things up, and then, yeah, I think the next video is gonna be just showing you all of the different things that I'm going to be putting into the journal, all the different pieces of ephemera and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we didn't do much, but here was just a scrap from paper that I use that I'm gonna just glue into the journal for a tuck spot. I'm just doing a recap here. Sweet little envelope to hold a washi sample. I made this one, this little thing, because I was watching Gail Augustinelli this morning, and she made this cute little thing. So yeah, so I made that. I'll have the link below to the video that I was watching. And then I made another one with you all, very simple to do, and you can make them multiple, and you don't have to put stitching on it. You can still, you know, use this perfectly fine just the way it is, you know. Okay, we cut some of these little things out, and that was from, I don't know, where was that from? Was that Calico? Yes, Calico Collage, those came from, and then we used some of these perfume bottles, so cute little tags, from Victoria Designs Etsy shop. We made these, I made these little books before I even came on, just out of my own scanned in patchwork paper, right? So we made a couple of those, and then we also made this, just a very simple little tag that I'm gonna glue into the book as well. Okay, so the next video, I think I'm gonna show you all of the bits and pieces that are going to, oh, I forgot this, to put this on there. That's cute washi tape. Anyway, yeah, so I'll show you all the different bits and pieces that I'm putting into the journal, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, thanks again for sharing your time with me. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, be sure you check out the playlist. It'll be down below with all the other links. The playlist for the Creative Cousins Journal, which is this one that I am trying to finish up and send out. So yeah, hopefully that'll happen very shortly. And yeah, I hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now. Oh wait, did I tell you to check in the description box for the link to the playlist? It'll have all the different videos about this particular journal in the Creative Cousins playlist. Yeah, so thanks again, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.